loves, it's time for another drugstore slash dollar store makeup tutorial. I try to make it really simple and affordable because makeup is just a passion of mine and I love any price range. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is my palette that I actually picked up from Dollar Tree. This is the Twinkle palette and I showcased this in a recent cheapskate haul, which I really am digging these palettes. Really affordable, but they're also very pigmented. So I'm going to be also using my Clean Color Foundation Pressed Powder Foundation, which is from shopmissa.com, and everything on that website is $1. I'm using it as a transition color over top that dark chocolatey brown from my palette. Now I'm going to also go into that black in that palette, and I'm going to put that into the crease of my eyes with my Sonia Kashuk brush. And to highlight my brow area, I'm going to be using that kind of like champagne color. All the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using are actually from the palette, along with the Clean Colors Pressed Powder. I'm going to go ahead and reapply that because I want to give, like I said, a transitional effect with that brown. And the pressed powder, I love it. I do use another one by L'Oreal True Match, but this Clean Color one is just as good, especially for the price. Now, just to go back in, I'm going to be putting a little bit more of my eyeshadow primer on right here that you see me doing. I did do this in the beginning of the video as well, but some of my shadow did fall out onto my lower lid, so I'm going to reapply that along with the purple in the Twinkles palette. Applying that to my entire lower lid. Now back into that champagne color, I'm going to take that into my inner tear duct and blend that in as well with a Sedona Lace blending brush. If you haven't heard of Sedona Lace, I'll have a video of them soon with their makeup brushes as well as their makeup palettes. I have been using their brushes for quite some years now. Now to go into my eyelids, I'm going to be using my LA Colors liquid eyeliner in black. I'm not like a huge liquid eyeliner user, so trust me ladies, this took me some time to actually do this eyeliner, or this winged look rather. But patience is a virtue and a steady hand is always a must. Now to blend my concealer in, I'm using Maybelline's Master Concealer, which I picked up from Walmart, along with this Makeup Technique sponge. It is also available at Walmart and Ulta for $5.99. This sponge is a must-have, and I'm telling you ladies, this is a really great beauty blender sponge. I'm just going to dab that into my skin as well as just blend it really well with the blender. And I'm going to be using this foundation by LA Colors, which was also $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it is in the color tan. So of course it's not full coverage, but you can build it, and I really do like the actual outcome of this foundation, especially for $1. It gives me like a nice deep bronzy kind of glowy look. And on top of that, just to highlight under my eyes, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the color Light. And I'll be placing that underneath my eyelids, my nose area, or rather my Cupid's bow at my nose area, my chin, and a portion of my forehead. And just to blend that concealer in, I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender sponge. Now to set my makeup, like I said, I'm going to be using real cheap, inexpensive products. So I'm going to be using LA Girl's Mineral Facial Press Powder, and this is in a color beige, or fair rather. This also came from Shop Miss A for $1. And I'm going to just take that and just dap it all over the areas that I highlighted. Normally I'll use Ben Nye banana powder, but for this video everything is supposed to be really inexpensive, and I want you guys to see that you can really do great makeup looks with really cheap and expensive makeup as well. Just to set my eyes off, I'm going to be using the black from that palette. Along with that, I did use a copper color. And I'm going to take my brush and kind of smoke it and blend it in, along with my black eyeliner, which is by LA Colors as well, and this is gel eyeliner pencil. And I just want to take that black gel eyeliner pencil and smoke that in as well. Onto the lower portion of my inner eye, I'm going to take that same kind of champagne or frosty white, and I'm going to apply that to my tear ducts on my lower lid. And now I'm going to try this mascara out by LA Colors, which is also $1. I will be honest and tell you, I'm really not a big fan of it. The wand is really small, the handle is super short, so with certain products I guess you just can't win. It's like a win or lose. Now to contour my face, I'm going to go back into that Clean Colors pressed powder, which was actually $1, and I'm going to use that as my contour along with my Sedona Lace blush brush. I'm going to also be using that Clean Color pressed powder onto the bridge of my nose, as well with my Sonia Kashuk brush to contour my nose area also. My makeup, or my face rather, I'm going to be using my Milani pressed facial powder and one of my $1 blushes, which is also from Shop Miss A, and this is also by Clean Color. To set it off, I'm using a Clean Color lip pencil and a pink color. And I'm also going to be applying my LA Girls lipstick that I picked up at the beauty supply store for $1.99. The Physicians Formula highlighter I also found at Dollar Tree a couple months back, and I really enjoy it, especially for the price. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones as well as my forehead area. So this is the finished outlook of my $1 makeup. And now onto the hair. The hair that I'm rocking is by Irresistible Me, and this is actually my clip-ins that I've had in for a couple of weeks. I actually love these clippings. They are amazing, and I don't remove them at night. I actually sleep in them. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair out, and I'm just going to be doing a 2-strand twist, kind of like a cornrow, but it's only 2 strands, and I'm just going to go ahead and connect each hair with each hair. I really can't explain this. It's just kind of like vision. You have to visualize it, or just rather, I'm sorry, you just have to watch it and see what I'm doing. But I am going to get a close-up so that way you can see. So it's kind of like cornrowing or corn braiding, whatever you guys call it. I always call it corn braiding. But it's the same thing, same concept, but you're only doing 2 strands of hair. So you want to just grab another piece of hair and pull it with the one that's on your, or in between your fingers. And you just continue to do that all the way to the bottom. And then when you're at the portion at the bottom when there's no more hair to connect, you want to kind of like twist the hair and bring it around. I mean, like kind of like twirl it and twist it so that way it stays locked. And onto the next side, this is the same concept that I'm doing here. It's just a 2-strand twist, but it's going to be interlocking into my hair and my clip-ins. So I'm trying to make sure that my clip-ins are steady, and I'm just taking the same 2 pieces of hair and I'm connecting them to each hair that's free onto my head, making sure, as you can see, I'm gathering it. Like I said, it's just like a cornrow, but you want to take the hair, have 2 strands of hair on your head, and just pull it and connect each loose hair. And once you're done, just go ahead and twist it together. It's kind of like a little girl's hairstyle, but it's perfect for the summer. And then I'll set it off with my Aussie hairspray. And that's about it. It's a really super easy hairstyle, especially for when it's hot out. I hate just being hot with hair. And this is what the back looks like. There's no part, but you really don't need one, and that's what makes it unique and different. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you guys on my next video. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye!